Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be using these stamps. I did another video, I'm calling it the prequel to this little thing where I cut off the rounds of the excess rubber on these dollar Target Bullseye stamps, and I want to make some Valentine's things. I want to try to make 10 things and send them to 10 random people that are in my life. So we're going to be using this. This is the tester. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using some Memento black ink, tuxedo. I'm also going to be using some Real Red by Stampin' Up. And it says it's classic stamping pad. And I'm going to use this one first, so let's go ahead and pull this out. Now, these right here are just tester stamps, because I really want to use it on this little white mini bags. And it's made by, it says Canvas Home Basics. It's made in China, but it's sold from Springdale, Arkansas. And the company is called Canvas Corp. So if you're interested, I got these got this in December. You know, it says November, but I got in December, so you can look at the SKU number and see if they still have them. I always try to grab those bags when I go to the Tuesday morning, because you cannot go wrong with that. So this will be my first application, and the stamp pad is still juicy. I got this in a D-stash. And let's see, the thing I guess I don't really care for when I am stamping up colored ink is I can't see it that well to make a true determination on if I'm doing it right or not. Okay, so this is the first stamp. I think it came out pretty good. So let's go ahead and stamp out a few more. I did not condition this stamp. I don't really condition my stamps. But now that I've started cutting them up, I might as well condition them too, right? I really want to go online and make some online purchases from a few stamping stores. But I want to wait until I move and just get settled in a little bit. See, like this one I didn't do a good job, so I'll be putting this one aside, and I'm gonna, all of my boo-boo creations, I keep them because I've been using them in random like little projects, and I don't think anyone's noticed my boo-boos, so that's cool. I probably will end up stamping this in black ink though, because I think I like black ink for the most part when it comes to stuff like this, but we'll see. Alright, so we're good with that one. I'm going to lay that one down, and there's 25 bags in here, and I'm going to be I'm not going to give the people that are receiving this the same exact thing, so that's the beauty of it. It's going to be randomness. And I also have a few swaps that I am participating in for 2018. And so I need to prepare those things. You know, it's funny, this stamp is facing away from you, so the stamp is like this. So I guess when I put it back on, I didn't put it back on properly. So you got to be careful of that when you're doing it. I do like second generation, and this stamp already is hurting right here. I guess I have soft, fragile, unworked hands, but maybe I'm just spoiled to a stamping block or a stamping tool of some sort, because Yes, I like it that way. And I'm probably putting a little bit too much pressure on there, but I feel like I need to apply a lot of pressure. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to clean the stamp. Just going to kind of set it to the side. Now we're going to try this one, the Made with Love. I will be cleaning the stamp later though, hopefully. Because I just found out I didn't clean some of my Christmas stamps. Kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. I actually had to, well, I read it on a blog after I did this, but you're not supposed to use soap and water, alcohol on your stamps. And I had a stamp that was it's real greasy. And so I just rubbed some alcohol on it and then I put it under the sink. That is beautiful. Do you see this? Do you see it? But I don't think red ink is doing this any justice. So let's just see. Let's see. And you all can decide in the comment section below which one you think is doing a better job. Uh-oh. I don't know my own strength, huh? Even though that red does look good. But, come on. Which one you like? Maybe I need a different red. This will look so cute embossed. Or even with some glitter on or near it. So, we're good with that one. I am going to... And so what I'm doing, I don't want to call this embellishment. Because it's not embellishing. Look at that. Look at this. It's so pretty. I have had a case of the super excited person lately. At work I was dancing and I normally don't dance. That's definitely out of character for me, at work at least. And my co-workers. Even though I'm their supervisor, I still call them my co-workers because we're all even. I just get the blame or get to go to the principal's office and explain why why my team did something poor. So, it always has to be a fall guy, a scapegoat, someone to take the blame. That's me. But one of my co-workers was like, "Oh my goodness, what's up with you? I saw you dancing in the camera." The security camera. I was like, yep. And so, of course, whenever you're super happy, people associate it with other things. And I'm just like, really? I just can't dance. But I don't know. I've had to get up and get busy. Even though I haven't been feeling well. Like, I've been sick. Which really bugs me. It bugs me. This little stamp, you're going to see a lot of unicorns this year. Unicorns, llamas, emojis, and mermaids, different mermaids. I've seen a lot of those. So people are just into that because that's what they're selling us. We are definitely not driving the market. The market is driving us. I like this. The only thing about this is I didn't make it with love unless you look in the inside. So you can definitely stamp this on the back. Well, I'll be stamping this on the back of some Valentine's Day cards that I make. And even though Valentine's will come and go, I still feel like I can stamp this on other projects, which I will be. I just love it. It's so cool. It's so, so cool. Just getting this. And see, I may have to go back and cut this one down some more because it has some edges on there still. And that's what I didn't want. That's the main reason why I cut the stamps down in the first place, because ooh la la, what do you think? Yeah, it's okay. That's what I thought too. I'm gonna do another one. This kind of looks like a skunk's tail now because it's in black ink, so I may actually have to switch over to another ink and stamp that out. And see, this is the problem with this stamp, in my opinion. it is shaded already. So you may have to do a colorful stamp, a colorful stamp ink versus black. So the unicorn, of the three, I like the unicorn the least. Definitely looks masculine now. Yep, I don't like how it's stamping out. So maybe I will try this gold ink really quickly and see how it comes out in gold. Okay, so I just cleaned the stamps really quickly because I do like cleaning my stamps. So let's go ahead and try it on this gold. And I don't know how gold and craft are going to come out, but we're going to check that out and see. And this is definitely a foamy stamp pad. So let's see. That's cute. I think emboss it would probably be even better, but I don't want to emboss. Okay. So it looks better. I think it looks better like that, but if you haven't got this stamp and you just have to have a unicorn stamp, it's $1. You see what it's capable of doing. And then it has your magical in there, which is really cute. So, you know, it's your money. Do whatever you want to do with it. I have already invested in it, so I really can't tell you not to since I have it. But if someone had did this before, I probably would be like, maybe I'll pass. But after I stamp it a few times, maybe I need a different color. Like, I don't know. Let me find... I'm guessing I need like a weird color to make it kind of pop out. And I don't know if I have any weird colors available for popping out. I have a lot of blacks and some oddball colors, but nothing. Let's try this one. We're going to try this Stampin' Up! Night of Navy. And see. I don't know how not juicy this stamp pad is. I got it in a D-stash. Oh, see. Yeah, that sponge felt old, and look at how it's stamped out. This will probably be going in the trash after this video. Maybe whoever re-inked it just made it super juicy. So I'm not sure if you can hear that, like, sponge sound. Listen. So maybe it's just super juicy, and the seller of this was like, I don't want them to say that it wasn't a good stamp pad. It's still not stamping out this tail properly. But it actually looks better in a different color than the black and gold. I guess I could have tried red, but I was thinking I needed like another color versus that. So this unicorn stamp is a bit disappointing, only because it's not, I guess, not how I envisioned it to look. I envisioned it to kind of look like this, where I could color in. I didn't think it would be shaded in on some parts. Should get this tail. Okay, so I'm going to try it in this white bag and just see, but this ink is, ugh. I'm quite sure it's just old and it's super juicy. Look at it. It just looks weird. Let's see what, yeah, even on this, it doesn't look too hot. I'm going to try one more color and see what we can do. Okay, we're going to try this Yo-Yo Yellow. And if you notice, this is not like a sponge like the other one. This is like cloth or fabric. So we're going to try that one. And even as I'm sitting over here looking at this, it's not growing on me at all. It's just not growing on me. Now, with the gold, I think that I'll probably do better with gold or silver. And I don't think I have a silver over here. I may go to the store and get a silver. Oh, I got this one. This color box. And I don't like color box ink. For whatever reason, I tried it before and didn't like it. But, you know, sometimes you have to give things more than one go. Well, for me, I try to give it a few chances. Because sometimes it's the operator. It's not necessarily the tool you're using. So that yellow may be the color to go with. Of course, yellow on craft is probably not the smartest idea. But I already told you I was going to use all the craft up because I have a few other things I want to do with this. Yep, yellow looks like a good thing to try and use. But I'm sticking with gold. I think gold is probably the best for now. But I'm going to try this one. And this is opaque, a color box opaque pigment stamp pad. And it's Treasure. I got it in D-Stash. So, yeah. And this has like the foam. The, what is that? Yeah, foam. Duh, foam. Okay. I'm just going to wipe some of that yellow off, even though it probably wouldn't have did anything to it. Just want to get it off. I don't like to, I try not to transfer my ink from one stamp pad to another one. So that's why I was really trying to, you know, clean all my pads at the time that I used them. All my stamps, excuse me, at the time. Because I just wanted to do that to keep it, you know, clean and fresh. And maybe this will work because it has like an ombre. Not a true ombre, but it has an ombre to it. Let's see. Kind of like an ombre effect, I should say. Nope. Alright. In my opinion, the problem with these different colors is that you kind of gotta get them back in where they were, because if not, then you're transferring the ink, so that won't be good. And then it got stuck on there. So great, just great. Yep, I think the ink is old too. I'm not impressed with how the unicorn stamps out. The best image of the unicorn that we got, I think, was the gold, the Martha Stewart gold on this one. So yeah, I won't be using this ink, this stamp much. Okay, so let's just discuss what we've done. I wanted to review and just make you aware of the quality of the Target Dollar Spot stamps, and have you go out and run to that Bullseye playground and grab as many as you like if you want. I'm not sure you're going to see this video. I have a few in the hopper already, so hopefully you'll see it before February. If not, Target always has stamps in their Bullseye playground. But I just want to do quickly, so I did that, and I also wanted to prepare some prep work for some outgoing Valentine's Day trinket bags, because I'm not making any like one specific project. I am gathering some things and putting it in, and you know, something simple, maybe a few cards, and nothing super elaborate. Like, I don't think I'll be making any flip books for Valentine's Day, but I could, who knows. So this is our first stamp, Made with Love, and this is the one that I really had to have. And this stamp I love. I'm so glad that I got it. It's super cute. And this is how it looks. I mean, it looks good in red. And the craft actually looks good. And then it looks good on this little bag. So, you know, if you make a pair of earrings or whatever, you know, you could definitely put it in this little bag and fold it over and seal it up. Or you could just, you know, do a little painting or whatever. But that is super cute. So it does live up to the hype. I'm glad I got it. I had to go to, it's only 2 Targets in my area, but I had to go back a couple of times because they didn't have it. And then this stamp, which would be super cute if they just shined it up a little bit, because this wood, it's probably the cheapest wood they can find. Maybe it's even particle board pressed together, pressed wood, I don't know. But it, after a few times, and maybe it's just the application I was using, it kind of hurts your hand. But a cute stamp for $1. I've already cut it up, cut it down. And you can definitely go and look at that video. I'll link it some kind of way, an iCard or in the description box. And this is how it looks, which in my opinion, super cute. It lives up to the hype. And you could probably even emboss or do some stamping or some glossy accents or some stickles or whatever to make it shiny. So definitely cute. Now, your magical, this unicorn, I am not thrilled with it. For multiple reasons, I would say. One thing is, I'm not thrilled with it because they have some of the things shaded in that you can't color. So even though it says it shows you blue, yellow, and pink, excuse me, green, yellow, and pink, it's really not. It's not that option. You have one option, which is the middle one, which is the yellow one, because the green and the pink is shaded in. Same on all of this mane and this tail. Is a cute little stamp if you get the good color. So this is a black color. This is gold. And in my opinion, gold is probably the better color to use, if you notice. And then yellow also is a pretty decent color. The thing is, in my head, my unicorns are never yellow. They're kind of boyish colors. So you know, this is fine. And this is really, in my opinion, probably meant to be an outline stamp because it's supposed, in everyone's world, unicorns are white with different color manes. So maybe that's why it's supposed to be like that. But you can definitely emboss this and do something else with it. And this gold actually doesn't look bad up when you look at it. None of them look bad. They're just not what I expected them to be. So that is this one. You know, of course, if you've got these stamps and you have different ideas on how I could stamp out a little bit better, please let me know. I welcome the comments. I love constructive criticism. Even negative criticism isn't bad. If I'm doing something wrong, I need your help. But this one, I'm so glad I got it. This was $1. All of these were $1. And this lives up to $1. This is good. After you do a few things. So anyway, I want to say thank you all so much for watching and bearing with my crazy ramblings and digging for different ink pads. Happy crafting.